Many managers, when coaching their staff, don't even know where to start. Others do, but when they're coaching their team members, it has no structure and therefore becomes a waste of both people's time. The Grow coaching model was created by 3 business coaches in the 1980s and was designed to provide a basic structure for coaching. Let's take a closer look at how you can use the Grow coaching model during coaching sessions with your team. The G stands for goal. When using the Grow coaching model, you must start with the end in mind and define what your goal is going to be from the beginning. It's essential when setting this goal that the goal is SMART, which means it is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time-bound. An example of a SMART goal would be, I'm going to increase the sales I make over the next quarter by 25%. When setting these goals, the kind of coaching questions you need to be asking are, what is it you want to achieve over the next 6 months? And what is the ideal achievement for you at work over the next quarter? The R in Grow stands for reality. What is the current reality that the person you're coaching finds themselves in at this moment in time? When setting goals, it is essential to take stock of where you are now and where the start point is in achieving the desired goal. When examining the current reality, the kind of questions you need to be asking are, where are you now in relation to your goal? And what progress have you made so far in achieving your goal? The O stands for options. After exploring the current reality, you have to discuss with the person you're coaching all of the options possible for them to achieve the goal that they have set. You must spend time analysing and brainstorming ways and methods that will help your team member to achieve this. By all means, offer advice and make suggestions, but you must ensure that it is them producing the ideas. You can prize this information from them by asking questions such as, how have you tackled a similar situation before? And what can you do to bridge the gap between your current reality and the goal that you have set? Lastly, the final letter of the Grow coaching model stands for Way Forward. So you've set your goal, examined where your team member is currently at, and the options they have in achieving their goal. Now you must discuss the way forward. This part of the discussion involves you gaining a commitment from your team member so that they will perform specific actions on a consistent and regular basis to achieve their goal. One way of achieving that goal, for example, would be to make a certain amount of prospecting telephone calls a day. Questions you will need to ask to get your team member to produce and commit to these actions could include, what actions will you take to achieve this? And how will you know that you've been successful? So when next coaching a member of your team, consider using the Grow coaching model and covering the following points. Firstly, set your goal. Start with the end in mind and make sure it's SMART. Secondly, examine the current reality and determine where the start point in achieving the goal is. Next, discuss the options. Brainstorm and analyse the methodology in achieving this goal. And finally, set the way forward. Finalise actions and gain that commitment from your team member.